Elisa Bandari, latest mock test check.
A ratio is simple arithmetical expression of the relationship of one member to another. Accounting ratios are relationships expressed in mathematical terms between figures which are connected with each other in some manner. Ratios analysis show interrelationship between the different items in the data. After her husband died, Marie Curie was elected to lead the laboratory that he had been running. She was the first female professor at the Sorbonne, and in 1911, the Royal Swedish Academy of Science awarded her the Nobel Prize for Chemistry in recognition of the work she had done. This was her second Nobel Prize. It has received critical acclaim for its first season. The series granted 12 Primetime Emmy Award nominations, including Outstanding Comedy Series, Outstanding Writing for a Comedy Series, and Outstanding Directing for a Comedy Series. Winning 3, a new Emmy rule in 2015 forced the series to change categories from comedy to drama.
It's good. It's like has improved dramatically and drastically improved भएको छ पहिलाको भन्दा फ्लुएन्सी पनि छ प्रोनाउन्सिएसनमा पनि ध्यान दिनु भएको छ हैन सो आई थिंक यु शुड गेट योर मार्क्स इन स्पिकिङ एटलिस्ट फर नाउ अहिलेको हेर्दाखेरि मलाई राम्रो लागेको छ यसलाई नराम्रो भन्न मिल्दैन है अब पक्कै पनि हरेक कुरामा इम्प्रुभमेन्ट गर्ने कुरा हुन्छ त्यही
When
पनि
it
राम्रो
comes
छ
to the arts, classicism can basically be defined as a style that is inspired by the styles of ancient Greece and Rome. However, it can be donate purity, elegance, and the harmony, or any style new or old, which is supposed to exemplify greatness or perfection. For example, some pieces of contemporary music can be catalogued as classical.
गुड अब प्रोनाउन्सिएसन नआउँदा पनि मजाले फ्लुएन्सी मिलाउनु भएको छ आई लाइक इट
So I'm going to gym tonight.
6 सेकेन्डमा बोल्नु भएको छ गन 0 मार्क्स है 3 सेकेन्डमा बोलिसक्नुपर्छ त्यो त एक वाक पनि आउँदैन स्पिकिङलाई पनि आउँदैन लिसनिङलाई पनि आउँदैन
The Minister for SA has cancelled the Islamabad, Pakistan. No relationship is ever fails to grow if something people. Any food that you not have to feed is my favorite.
ओके रिपिट सेन्टेन्समा धेरै प्र्याक्टिस गर्नुपर्ने छ रिपिट सेन्टेन्स प्र्याक्टिस भएको छैन जस्तो लाग्यो मलाई
Professor and students mornings the depth something
Okay.
Charlie and
You definitely need to do a lot in the repeat sentence and write from dictation राम्रो छैन होला so you haven't done at least 100 in a day so until and unless you are confident with that you are not gonna get listening marks है बोलिरहनु भएको छ नम्बर आउँछ तर राम्रो छैन कन्फिडेन्स छैन तपाईको
I have got a very beautiful picture in front of me. I have got 40 seconds to talk about this picture. Let me have a closer look at this picture. While having a closer look on the screen, I can see the picture which represents the bar graph which represents the prevalence of obesity and overweight among children and the teens. On the left hand side of the bar graph, I can see the numbers like 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. While on the right hand side of the bar graph, I can see the overweight and obese. While on the bottom of the bar graph, I can see the girls and the boys and shaded with the different colors like the green, blue, black. Overall, the picture is very informative.
अलिकति हाम्रो प्याटर्न चेन्ज भएको छ अलिकति त्यही पनि नट ब्याड हैन हामी त बोलिरहेका छौं अलिकति हामीले चेन्ज गरेका छौं सो त्यसलाई ख्याल गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ तर फ्लुएन्सी मेन्टेन छ बोल्नु भएको छ
I have got a very beautiful picture in front of me. I have got 40 seconds to talk about this picture. Let me have a closer look at this picture. While closer look on the screen, I can draw a conclusion. Then lastly, it reports the result. Overall, the picture is very informative.
ओके एउटै भोइस छ तपाईको रिड अलाउड र यसको त्यो राम्रो कुरा हो डिस्क्राइब इमेजमा धेरै गर्नुपर्ने छैन
The lecture provides a brief description about the heating method. There are 3 ways. He also talked about the radiant heat, convection, and the conduction heat. She also talks about the fire heat is very stable. And she mentioned that Eastern Barren heat. She also talks about the managed to heat this for longer, flown to their own oven. And she also talked about the lecture provides brief description about the sushi. He also mentioned about it is the Japanese dish. He also talked about the cooked vinegar rice. He also talked about the sushi means the sour taste. He also mentioned that the sushi is also talked about the method mercury released to poisoning when it comes on the more. She also talked about sushi is also known as the rolled fish rice. And she also talked about the in sushi it is put the cucumber, carrot, and the fish. Overall, the lecture is very informative.
40 सेकेन्डमा सकाउनु भएको छ है अलिकति टाइमको ख्याल गर्नु होला नत्र भने रिपिट सेन्टेन्स बाइक अर्को ठिकै जस्तो लाग्यो मलाई
Insects. American food or American country?
Is Uruguay an American fruit or an American country?
अमेरिकन कंट्री ठीक है नट चेकिङ द स्पेलिङ यो हेरिरहेको छु अरू फुल स्टप र कमा हेरिरहेको छु अरू सबै देख्दाखेरि नर्मली सिस्टमेटिक नै छ सिकाएको अनुसार ठिक छ वाट इज यर ओपिनियन अबाउट द टप एक्जिक्युटिभ कम्पनी गेटिङ द इम्प्लोइज डिसिजन मेकिङ प्रोसेस द one of the most recent trends towards rapid decision making process of the company that was only to consider the organization move in decision making process monitoring within positive organization on the hand critical point of the most machine then it helps to maintain the interpersonal relation between company and employees. For example, it helps to introduce to workers and topics one of the significant employees in movement decision making process monitoring concept of the community and the various facilities then the decision because of the human and the purpose of the during meeting as well as राम्रो example दिनु भएको छ currently the company last year government never taking decision being encouraged to do their own work and give their feedback on decision ठीक है argument sound line bring the rabbi recommendation move into to write ठीक छ राम्रो छ सो यसमा म यो फर्मेट पनि युज गर्नु भएको छ र लोजिक पनि छ रिडिङमा धेरै फोकस नगर्नु त्यति नै ठिक छ तपाईँले जति गर्नुभएको छ त्यसमा नम्बर आइहाल्छ माथि रिअर्डर राउन्ड के अरे रिप्रेजेन्ट के अरे रिडर राम्रो गर्नुभएको भनेर यसमा नम्बर आउँछ सो खाली छ किन डबल नेक्स्ट गर्नुभयो multiple choice question you clicking to so I'm not gonna say anything you should know what you are supposed to do प्लुरल मा ध्यान दिनु भनेको थियो हैन वेडिङ्स छ यहाँ तपाईले वेडिङ मात्र लेख्नु भएको छ तपाईले नोट लिँदाखेरि हैन प्लुरल छ भनेर कसरी लेख्नुहुन्छ कसरी बनाउनु हुन्छ सबै लेख्नु भनेको हैन तर प्लुरल छ भनेर जनाउने सिम्बल तपाईले लेख्नुपर्छ त्यहाँ किन प्लुरल र सिंगुलरले नै नम्बर आउँदैन वेडिङ छ डेथ छ तपाईले कसरी डेथ सुन्नुभयो स्पिरिचुअल लेखेको छ यहाँ अनि हामीले त सुन्ने हो नि हैन यो त सीधै भने होला नि
The color white has been related with weddings and other significant life or spiritual events all over the world for thousands of years. For example, in antiquity, in Greece, white was the color of nuptial delight. And brides not only wore white dresses and white flowers.
लिस्निङमा काम गर्नुपर्ने रहेछ तपाईको त्यही भएर अघिकोमा पनि मिलेको छैन अलिकति ध्यान दिनु भएन कि सो एकैचोटी आयो किन तपाईले अघिको मिस गरेर एकैचोटी आयो कि है अब त्यो नि हुन सक्छ यसमा मिलाउनु भएको छ फेरि अलिकति ध्यान दिनु होला गुड So still तपाईले प्र्याक्टिस गर्नुपर्ने भनेको रिपिट सेन्टेन्स र राइट फ्रम डिक्टेसनै हो अरूमा अलिअलि गर्नु होला मिस्टेक्सहरू धेरै छैनन् तर यी दुईटा कुरामा ध्यान दिनु भने नम्बर राम्रो आउँछ यु डुइङ ग्रेट यु हेभ इम्प्रुभड अ लट एन्ड बुक यु एक्जामिनेसन इफ यु वान्ट टु डु के भन्छ मार्क आउने मोक टेस्ट दिनुहुन्छ भने हैन रिजल्टको लागि मोक टेस्ट दिनुहुन्छ भने पिटी ट्युटोरियलकै मोक टेस्ट पनि तपाईँ किन्न सक्नुहुन्छ contact advanced PT on that one with the administration team or you can give another Pearson mock test as well if you want to give exam mock test before you go to the examination त्यो एक्चुअली त्यो कुरा ध्यान दिनु होला तर राम्रो चाहिँ राम्रो छ है ल त्यही नै हो आफ्नो अलिकति कमी कमजोरीमा ध्यान राखेर चाहिँ राम्रोसँग प्रिपेयर गर्नु होला पक्कै पनि राम्रो अङ्क आउँछ